Shed, all of us still dealing with the world without Henry Aaron, and he dealt with so much. What were your conversations with him like? I'm so jealous you got to spend some time with him.
Oh, they were great. Total memories. We talked about the game of baseball. We talked about life. And I just had the best thing for me was just having the chance to talk to him about the times when he was playing, and different stories from when he was playing. And just hearing the things that he had to go through and knowing what he had to go through. It's amazing that, the numbers that he put up and the ability that he had with the times that he were in. It's amazing. It's unreal.
Yeah, it is unreal because I went back. I actually did an essay on Henry Aaron for this program about a month ago, and I was going back. And to your point, Shed, what he dealt with, this isn't just a couple of letters, so to speak. This was a real avalanche of hate-filled material, racist letters, taunts, even from home fans. It's extraordinary to think he was able to perform under such duress and when dealing with that. And you did a terrific video essay for The Undefeated in which you spoke about what he dealt with. What was the motivation for that?
Well, Undefeated, they saw that we talked. They saw that I posted some things with him, and they saw that I spent some time with him, and my family that had been with him. So they asked me about doing a little tribute to him, and I was honored to do that. To be able to do a tribute to a player to, that ability. It's amazing.
And once again, you can check that out on Uninterrupted. This is actually the first day of Black History Month. And you look at Major League Baseball right now, Shed, and I wish there was more African-Americans playing the game. But certainly a guy like you playing second base to the Seattle Mariners is a guy that certainly fans can look up to, not only African-Americans, but people of all backgrounds. What do you think about the way the game is right now and the importance in black communities?
I think it's getting better. It's getting better, and it's starting to. We're getting a few more blacks and a few more of just all races just coming into the game. But I still think that we have a lot of work to do. It's only like 7%, something like that, 6%, that's not a lot, and that's not good, especially being with our game. It's here in America. This is our country. So I definitely think that we have work to do, and we've come together as players and we formed the Players Alliance, and we're trying to reach out to, the communities, the black communities, and just the communities of low poverty and stuff, and just help the kids, get into baseball and help them out with life, So I think that we'll have definitely a bigger number coming, but we definitely have a lot of work to do.
Speaking of a lot of work to do, last year was a tumultuous year just in American life. When you look at the social unrest and social causes, marches, demonstrations, et cetera, you're one of a few Mariners who actually raised your fist pregame on opening day. Why'd you do that?
Just to pay my respects, my respect to my people. It's been a long 2 years of just killing blatantly, and not even 2 years. It's been a long 100 and 200 years, that the people of my color have had to go through. So, that was just my way of just paying my respects. It was no disrespect to the flag or no disrespect to anything. It was just all me paying my respects and trying to bring more awareness to when someone's killed and it's wrongly, or you know what I mean? So it's all respect.
Mariners led the way to postpone their game August 26th. Were you at the forefront of that when you guys had that conversation, saying, hey, guys, with what's going on right now in the country, I don't think we should play baseball?
For sure. We all came together, as a joint and came up with that decision. But D was pretty much, the guy that was like, we would ask him, like, should we make this decision? Should we do this? And what do you think about the situation? So it was definitely, I had something to do with it, but it was a joint decision. It wasn't just one guy saying that we shouldn't do it. And, it wasn't just the black guys. All of the guys on the team, they were in agreement. Skipper was in agreement. So, I think that was something that needed to be done.
You tweeted a bunch about Jackie Robinson's birthday yesterday. When you think about Jackie's legacy, there's so much to it. But I'm sure you, like me, are someone that goes back and you'll read articles about him, read books, you watch movies. You can never learn too much about Jackie Robinson. What's something about him that you think not enough people appreciate?
I don't think just himself, what he had to go through. I done a research paper on Jackie in high school, and just it brought me to be more aware of the stuff that he had to go through, and then the movie 42 coming out and seeing some of those events, getting up after a game, having to leave because people don't like that you're in their town and they're coming to kill you. I mean, that's just, it's crazy. I could only imagine, like, if we had to go through that today, not being able to stay in the team hotel with our teammates, or, not even being able to have our dinner, our pregame dinner next to our teammates, we got to go to a whole nother building. Like, I mean, that's adversity in itself. And that's not even talking about going onto the field and playing. I mean, this is all distractions off of the field, So, I mean, it's amazing for him and all of the other guys that had to go through that stuff. I mean, it's amazing to just be able to perform the way that they did going through those things.
I appreciate your eloquence speaking on matters like that. On a personal level, you had shin surgery, obviously, to deal with that injury. You did come on late, though, in the season, had some good numbers. You've been posting some rehab videos. How you feeling? How are you raring to go for the season to begin?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Yeah, I'm hoping we can get going here soon. So I'm definitely feeling good. Looking forward to coming back and putting up some numbers, and hopefully we'll be in front of fans, because, I mean, it's all been a struggle not being able to play in front of fans. But, hopefully we'll get back to a little normalcy here soon, and we'll be able to come out and put together some good things this year.
And I love the fact with social media, you're always engaging. You're putting up these rehab videos. People can see how hard you're working, and I echo those sentiments. Those are great fans there in Seattle, so hopefully Safeco will have some fans there sooner rather than later, and hopefully your rehab continues to go really well. On a closing note, I saw your T-shirt before. If you can show us, One Night in Miami, great new film on Amazon Prime in which Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali are characters. You haven't seen the movie yet, but tell me about the shirt.
I hadn't saw the movie yet, but, this is a shirt, the Roots of Fight company. They made this collab with Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali. And so if you can see it here, it says, if you're not careful, here. It's talking about the newspapers will name you hating. So it's just like a little shirt, just to bring a little more awareness to the situations that's going on, But it's also honoring the ones that came before us, and they paved the way for us to be able to kind of live normal, because the things that they had to do and the life that they lived, it wasn't normal.
Well, as Jackie Robinson would say, the value of a person's life is the impact you have upon others. And clearly, Shed, you're a guy not only intent on playing baseball, but also changing lives. Appreciate a few minutes here on MLB Network, and hopefully talk to you soon.